These dudes just be saying anything. I have a whole lot of feminists over on my threads page. And so I think that that is the reason why the anti feminists, the feminist haters pop up as well. So this man named Jai Silgan pops up. Never seen this person before ever. This little pint sized man. I swear to goodness, me and him could fit the same size pants. But he says, men are closer to God than women. LOL, hashtag ha ha ha. And he says, and women get closer to God when they're with a man who puts God first. And this is honestly why women are leaving the church in droves because, yeah, religion is made by men for men. So they just need to all go in there and be amongst themselves. But you know, the comment section is going to be lit when there are 300 people that like the post and 3,600 comments. They are giving it to this little man right here. I spent about 20 to 30 minutes scrolling this post laughing. So we're going to watch how people flame this man. Ryan Rain says, sir, you're 4'11". You're closer to hell than you are to heaven. And then she gives this picture with Beyonce right there. Viosinka at the bottom says, in Poland, we have a saying that one should be wary of such short people because they got close to brains. This case proves proverbial sayings are spot on. Hey, I'm short, and I don't think I have close to brains. But we will say that he does. I'm not sure what this man's name is, but he says those open toes do not belong in heaven. Lulu Explorer says, no, I'm crying real tears. And then Lapedia is just laughing. But those open toes do not belong in heaven. Let's go back and check. He's right. We didn't explore this when I came over here to look at these numbers. These open toe shoes, Jesus would not approve. Jesus nor God would approve of this outfit. Akeem says, if men are closer to God than women, then wouldn't it make sense for men to be with other men? I mean, you trying to get close to God or not? And I do believe that that is the hack. They're close to God already simply being a male with a peen. You get even closer to God by connecting the dots or whatnot. Okay, you get it. Just connect. Gad to the Bone is talking to Akeem saying, judging his outfit, you shooting a high percentage shot, my guy. Lindsay says, that's a lot of words from a guy who had to hop up to get on that stool. And I know the feeling. I am a short woman. I know how it feels to have to climb up on things. And he's definitely climbing up on things or being climbed on. Sexy Chicken, look at that name. Sexy Chicken says he's closer to the floor than he is to God. Leslie at the bottom says, I'm sitting in my kid's pediatric office cackling. Thanks for this. And I'm in the bed laughing. I am in the bed cracking up at all of these people flaming this man. Cher says, with his size 4T shoes. Allison says, the way I guffawed at this. Sis, this says, so he's technically even further from God because he's closer to the ground. See, so yeah, that's math right there. Nazgul says, I'm screaming. Rebus Wynn says, that might be why he says so many words, overcompensating. Harry says, if I explain that kind of to my wife, I definitely get close to God. Totes, not Melissa, says, the only correct response to this post. Midworld Saint said, you'd be meeting God. Logic Love Doctor says, do not recommend. Victoria says, oh my God, the best reply. Cody says, congratulations, you win the internet today, my good man. Burroughs Conrad says, in 10 seconds when the cast iron frying pan whacked you in the head. Chocolate Leg says, laughing my butt off, tell him again. All right, please brace yourself because this next picture is about to make you laugh. If you're drinking coffee as you're watching this, please push it to the side. If you're eating anything, please swallow it completely because we don't want to get anything stuck in your throat. You got to see this next picture. Someone done put this man in a high chair. They turned his stool into a high chair. He looks like he is anticipating his chicken nuggets. You know he's not getting chicken tenders. He's getting chicken nuggets. And this person just says, shut up, respectfully. I do not believe that they were trying to be respectful with this picture. This Southern Girl kid says, shut up, Polly Pocket. I'm at least 5 inches closer to God than you are. Kale, my name, says, dude, posting on Threads is optional. Seashell says, it was a choice. Jesus Unfollower says, I got nothing to say, but I want more people to see this. So when you comment on things, the people that are in your network can see these posts. So that's the reason why Jesus Unfollower said something so that his community could see this post. Brace yourself for another funny picture. If you picked up the coffee, put it back down. She done put him in a car seat. This man baby is now in a car seat. She says, have several seats. She says, John 14:6. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So she's giving him Bible quotes. But the funniest thing that she gave us was this man in a big old baby seat. Now, Melinda Hale says, there is no way you aren't aggressively single. Aggressively single, that's a term that we're going to have to use in sentences. Now, Allie Garber says, just popping in to say this is the funniest thing I've read in a long time. Aggressively single, bless you. Yes, we had to come to that. Y'all needed to see that because I felt some type of way. It brought me joy to see Melinda Hale says, there is no way you aren't aggressively single. Melinda responded to Allie saying, I couldn't think of any other way to describe him. And then Allie says, thank you for your service. The Phantom 5000 says, alpha single. Kay says, aggressively single is my new go-to. I will give you credit. Kay says, aggressively just took me out. And at the bottom it says, it's visibly so. Y'all know I love uppity negress. She says, God isn't real, so men are delusional, and women get closer to insanity when they're with a delusional man. Checks out for me. Uppity Negra says, God isn't real, so men are delusional, and women get closer to insanity when they're with a delusional man. Checks out for me. And then we got Don't Look at Me, Gar says, women literally create life. Now, I say this as a man who is 5'7" himself. What the hell is this tiny little incel talking about? Yeah, that's what we'll say. What the hell is this tiny little incel talking about? Secondhand Stardust is talking to Uppity Negra saying, you win the comment of the day. There have been a lot of great comments underneath this post. Now, Dina or DNA LOL says, the height of a Ferrari 812 Superfast is roughly 4'2". Do what you will with this information. Now, here is Jai beside the Ferrari. We don't know what he's doing beside this Ferrari or acting like he's about to open up this Ferrari door, but the Ferrari 812 is approximately 4'2" in height. Frau says he thinks he is a lion and then gives us a picture of said lion right here. A demented lion. Hello says, I was not prepared for that picture and I see no lie. I told y'all I'm filling up this whole thing with comments. I went over to his Instagram page and this dude loves taking pictures, but I had to see this picture a little bit closer. This dude right here looks like a mom that is getting ready to run all of her Saturday errands. Just a busy person. Got on the comfy shoes so that she can hit all of the stores up before it's time to get to her nail appointment. That's what this picture is giving to me. This purse. Look at this purse with these dainty straps. Like, why? Why? Oh, okay. Ari Fit shows his errand running outfit saying, the 4-foot baddie has spoken. Now, I am Alexandra says, is that a merce? She says, that's definitely a purse. This is the post down here that I saw where he does not like feminists too much. At the bottom it says, wifey material women equals valuable. Female whore hoes equals useful. But feminists, the worst. Learn life. So he's out here teaching. And then at the top it says, when you find a woman who has the potential to be wifey material, you need to take her away from negative influences, birth control, single friends, reality TV shows, female rap music, doom scrolling IG and TikTok, any type of vapes or even drugs. All these influences affect her soul negatively. You don't truly know a woman until you've seen how she is away from these things. This person honestly is, like that woman said, aggressively single, but he's aggressively single because he's aggressive and he does not like women. I really do believe that he wants to be on the other side, but he's just not ready for all of that. All right, y'all, join the conversation. Let me know what you think about this post. Hopefully all of the flaming made you laugh. Join the conversation. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and go ahead and follow me over on YouTube.